What's up, everyone? I'm the Classic Rocker, and tonight we are back with some more Fortnite ranked reload. Yo, 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 yo. What's up, HDT16? Good to see you, homie. So tonight we are hopefully going to finish conducting these 8,000 hertz experiments, and we may have found a sweet spot with the dead zone at 0.4, because now it feels like, in just preliminary testing, and we'll find out if I'm wrong or not, that I can play chill and aggressive at the same time without breaking my aim. Because in times past, I would have to play more aggressive just to keep my aim solid for some reason. And that when I would play chill or maybe a little lazy, it would be harder for me to hit certain shots because I couldn't line it up fast enough. So we'll see, because it feels like I can take the gyro now and just barely turn it as I'm trying to line up a shotgun shot, whether it's hip fire or ADS. And that's probably the true strength of overclocking your controller to 8,000 hertz, is that it lets you give the smallest adjustments if you can get it to stop properly. Because the drawback to having it pull so much is that you might have excess movement that you didn't intend. But I think I figured out how to set the filters up properly so that I can get the unnecessary movement out of the way as much as possible. Yo, what's up, Go Dogs? Good to see you, homie. Hope you had an excellent day, man. I wanted to say bro, because that's what you said, and then I was like, bro homie. I almost said bro homie. I think we just made up a new word. What's up, bro homie? You're a bro and a homie at the same time. Bro homie. That's a balderdash definition. Bro homie. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, I gotta get out of here. Run! All I have is shotguns. Okay, I gotta do a quick switcheroo. This is my best play that gives me the most spammability. Let's keep running. I've got no mats. What a clutch, man. That's right, bro homie. It's a compound word. All you English people out there. What an escape. Hopefully it is a testament to the new way to play gyro in Fortnite. Not only is gyro new, but it's at 8,000 hertz. Go figure. Because once you go 8,000 hertz, it's like, why play less than that when you can control it so much better? And it's not that you can't control it at 250, it's just harder to see where you're trying to line it up fast enough in close range without it being blurry. That's the major difference too, is that it gives you the ability to see more clearly in hectic, fast-paced situations because your controller is registering all of the movement for like every pixel that you're moving. Because for some reason it's blurrier on 250 hertz. Which I never would have thought to make that connection. But after cycling through each one, that's what I figured out. It makes it blurrier to play on 250, which is the default. Oh! You've got to be kidding me! What was his HP? What was his HP? Hey, what's up, Sebastian617 YT? That was a really clutch play that I made, but I didn't understand how much HP that I... Okay, that was good. On the fly, just being able to hit those shots. Under pressure. Another one, under pressure. I got him for 90. Oh. All he had to do is just wait for me. Yeah, I am still grinding. Still trying to get it right. And we made some new discoveries since last we talked, man. So I was put on to this program called HID USB-F by Voodoo. He said, hey, you should check this out. And I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. Because it's a program that allows you to overclock your PS5 controller to 8,000 hertz polling rate. So every movement that you make is basically registered now without any delay. Bro, what an escape. What an escape. I'm so freaked out that I shot my shotgun. Okay, there's a vending machine. I need it to have heals in it still. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, now let's go like this. Okay. And then let's go like this. Oh, what a clutch. Okay, so... Oh, we're out of those. I can't get those anymore. Okay. Well, this is more important here. Let's get this. So now, the major difference, in case you missed what I was saying just a second ago, Sebastian617YT, is that because it's polling so quickly, 8,000 times per second, I can see more clearly in close range now than ever before. So it's... Oh, man! I saw the footsteps, but I didn't see the person. He was hiding behind something. I should have built something. Oh, man. Well, I'm sorry to hear about your Xbox getting taken away. I'm sure that if you apologize profusely to your parents and do good things, they will give it back to you. Almost assuredly. So, sorry that you have to go through that, but sometimes we have to learn the lesson. Hey, what's up, Voodoo? Good to see you, man. Of course, I'm enjoying myself. We may have found a sweet spot by accident last night before stream was over at 0.4 dead zone. So 8,000 hertz, 0.4 dead zone seems to be like a sweet spot for me because I'm able to play chill and not have to play overly aggressive and fast-paced to be able to line my shots up. So if I need to turn on the heat, I can, but it's giving me the ability to just play casually and then turn it up when I need to. Obviously, I screwed up this match. This is first match on and I haven't really played all day. But in preliminary testing from last night and then right before stream and just, Raiders Mechanics map and then playing one match beforehand. Even in pressure situations in this match, I was able to quickly just bump the gyro just like a pixel or two. And that's the true magic of being at 8,000 hertz. If you can control the extra wiggles through filtering. Okay, so when you learn how to set up filtering properly, you can pull it this fast and it not be a detriment to you. Because right now, unless something weird happens tonight or tomorrow or the next day, everything feels really stable, especially with the advent of trigger release. Because at 8,000 hertz, I also had to adjust the trigger release so that my timing didn't feel wrong. Because it was just too fast, right? So I was able to... make those adjustments on the fly yesterday with great results. Yeah, man. We are studying Fortnite. That's correct. This is gyro class. So I have 240 hertz because I have a 4090 graphics card and a 13900 CPU. But I would have more. I tried to get out of it. I would have more. Okay, hey, no problem, man. Have a good night. Thanks for joining us. It's always awesome to have you here in chat anytime you can. But, anyways, what was I even just saying just now? I was saying something like I felt like it was important and I just forgot it. I was talking about something and I just literally just lost my whole train of thought. But anyways, the point is that I can make... Oh, trigger release is what I was just talking about. So I made those adjustments on the fly and... see, watch. Let's see if I can clutch out of this. Nope. Almost did. Yeah, my movement is so much better now. So much better. I'm just... This match, being in these elite lobbies, I have to remember that you get like one chance for a mistake and then after that you're screwed. Like the amount of mistakes you can make, the higher you go in rank becomes less and less before they just jump on your head and take a big dookie on it. Because that's what it feels like, bro. It feels like somebody just sat on my head and just let the nastiest dookie you can even think of all over my face. This match. I've been just trying to get looted up. And they just kept saying, okay, I'm trying to get big pots and I can't get them. But anyways, the point is that I can move the gyro like this without it breaking my aim to go fast and then move like this again. That is what is beneficial about it being on 0.4 and being at 8,000 hertz. See, just like that first shot accuracy right there. I was able to just barely move the gyro to make sure the crosshair is lined up properly on it. See how I just did that? That was all under pressure, too. Okay, that was clutch. Oh, if I could have just remembered to move on top of him. Okay. Yeah, it's going to come together real nicely tonight. I can already tell. Even though these first two matches were just not that great, I can just tell by the way that I can move it quickly in situations where I need to be able to line up a quick AR shot from long distance or mid-range. Situations where I'm in close range and I've got to just move it just a little bit because they made some kind of weird crouch walking movement. I can quickly just go to that one spot without overshooting it. And then when they jump over to the other side, I can flip it fast and then go back to just moving it like a couple pixels again. That is the magic of 8,000 hertz. And would not have even considered or thought of it till Voodoo suggested, hey, why don't you try this program? Because I knew that you can overclock the controller, but I tried using DS4 before, and it just made everything feel so laggy. And maybe it's because I didn't set it up right, but I just stayed with whatever Fortnite had. And it wasn't up until just a couple days ago that I was put on to HID USBF to overclock it. So it's definitely been a major improvement and not a detriment to my movement since I've been using it and since I know how to apply the filters properly to get the excess movement out of it. Because that is what happens when you overclock is like every extra piece of movement that you do with your hands is registered. Because it's pulling it 8,000 times per second. Of course he does. Voodoo knows what he's talking about. Of course he does. But to introduce this concept into Fortnite with overclocking the controller using gyro, this is big. This is big because going forward, if pros get a hold of how to use this, the Japanese pros get turned on to it, it's going to change the way that they play in tournaments. Why? Because they have the ability now to register all of the extra movement that they were missing. So basically, it just makes everything much more clear. Your picture, your framing of all of this movement here is clearer because it's not skipping anything. It's almost as if, and I don't know how to explain this properly because I don't know what the mechanics are behind setting it all up, you know, what the coding is and all that stuff. But the main thing is I don't know. I just lost my train of thought again. I forgot what I was trying to say. All right. Let's focus on getting looted up here. Well, be proud of your heritage, homie. Be proud that you're Scottish. But what was I saying? What was I talking about? I was talking about... I was in the middle of this whole thing. About being on 8,000 hertz. Oh, I think I was talking about if the pros get a hold of this, it's going to change the way that they play in tournaments. You know, this will be like the new way to do this going forward once people understand how to adjust the filtering on it. It's literally by pretending. That's how I figured it out. By just trial and error and like trying to understand what each thing is actually doing when I adjust it, and then dying over and over and over again until I go, oh, that's what it's doing. That's what's actually happening right here. So it's kind of like I've been a mad scientist saying, my experiment is almost correct. If my calculations are correct, we should be achieving maximum velocity. And I don't know why that's my first impression of a mad scientist, but that's what I am. Just observation, man. Just observing what is happening when you do stuff and you go, oh, when I adjust it by 0.1 right here, it actually changes everything. Because you'd be surprised just how much a 0.1 adjustment changes your whole outlook on your settings. Having an adjustment of 0.1 is the difference between winning and losing. Having an adjustment of 0.02, which is less than 0.1, is the difference between winning and losing, depending on which variables you are adjusting. So it's just a matter of time before we crack the code on all of it, and we can write the rules and write the handbook on how to make all this a reality for everyone to participate in that wants to, without breaking their brain. Oh, come on, man. Okay. So, the thing I'm going to really try and focus on tonight at the expense of everything else is running to the other side of the person, because I die literally every time standing there trying to finish my fights. Like almost 90% of the time that I die. See? If I would have cut across to the other side right there, I would have been fine. Yeah. You have to try it out. If there's no instructions on it and you're trying to make the instructions, you have to literally try everything so that you can tell somebody what to do to use it properly. Okay, I guess... Where's the vending machine at? Okay, here it is. Okay, so somebody wanted to buy... Okay, they bought all of that, but they left me one big pot. Okay. Yeah, my building is better because I can control it better. I can make the little small adjustments necessary faster now that I've got an understanding of how and when to use the gyro for these small little adjustments. I'm just asking to get destroyed right here. I'm in an elite lobby. These people are not going to forgive me for doing that. They'll never forgive me, May. You see how I was able to hit 90 damage on this guy? I don't even have aim assist on. Oh! Bro. Okay. Once I get warmed up and my timing gets on point, I was able to easily aim those flicks and those shots because I can move the gyro ever so slowly right after a major flip. And I think that statement right there is probably the biggest statement for all gyro players to look for whenever they're setting their gyro up, whether they use sticks, no sticks, whatever, is what you're looking for is the ability to flip and then immediately go slow and still control it with great precision. So whatever you set it up as, that's the kind of movement you're looking for, is do a 180 and then see if you can still catch somebody by moving it just a little bit as their momentum is carrying everything the opposite direction. Because that's part of the beauty of gyro 2, is that you can literally be facing one direction and then instantly flip the opposite way and then make an adjustment to the right by a couple pixels and hit a headshot in less than a second. Hey, what's up, Bassmaster Burton Fishing? Good to see you, homie. Hope you had an excellent day, man. We are just pontificating on all things gyro related right now, as we grow our ever expansive knowledge of how to use this in the largest game in the world. But I think that's probably the best statement I've come up with, and it just took me a year of streaming to get there, to that statement. That the whole point of what you're trying to do with gyro is be able to make small movements and fast movements, but still be accurate with small movements. Because right now, I'm not using any stick. This is all just gyro. There's no stick here. But I can move it real small, but then I can also go like that, and then come back, and then go small again, very precisely. So this is the kind of movement you should be looking for when you're setting it up. However you set your filters up, however you do anything, whether you use sticks or all gyro, try to be super precise in small motions and fast motions. Because the downside of gyro when you don't set it up right is that you overcorrect everything. So you are getting to your spots and you are getting your shots hit, but it's taking you a fraction of a second longer to get there because you go over and then you go back instead of taking the shortest possible route to the target. So these things, finally, it feels like I'm making some headway in terms of what to look for in an explanation to somebody that'll make sense. Because that makes the most sense to me, is your movement needs to be something where you can go fast and slow with just the gyro by itself. And then you can add the stick to it to make it even more precise. Because when you add the stick to it, what it does is it gives you the ability to slow it down enough Oh, you've got to be kidding me, man. That was probably one of the best fights that I've played without having to freak out in my movement. I was literally just moving it so slow. See, it's helping me to be able to understand what edits I need to make because I'm able to not, like, be frantic. Yeah, sometimes you have to go slower to go faster, you know? And sometimes you have to go faster to go slower. It's weird. It's weird, I know. But that's just how it is when you're trying to set up gyro. That fight was probably one of the best fights I've ever done, even though I lost. Because I was moving it slow. All right, let's see if we can get this snipe. That's what I'm talking about, baby. You see I was able to move it that fast? Yes, he was standing still. But that doesn't matter. I was able to, without aim assist, just get that lined up real quickly and just flick it right on his body. There's something in the graphics here that is causing your character to just like skip movement. Causes you to glitch. I don't know what it is. It's like there's an invisible tree or an invisible object in the air that's preventing you from moving. But having the ability to go 8,000 hertz, truly, truly game-changing. I bet you, and I'm probably gonna check this out here at some point, is what the effect is on 8,000 hertz for aim assist is. Because I'm not against aim assist, you know. I just think that gyro is better when you learn how to use it, because it gives you more options. And it's more fun. But I bet you playing on 8,000 hertz, for those that want to play aim assist, it probably is pretty good too. I just haven't tried it yet. Yeah, but that's probably the best explanation I've been able to do or come up with, is that you're trying to go slow movement and fast movement all at the same time. So it's variable speed to whatever you need it to be. That you can actually control. Because you can make it go slow and you can make it go fast, but if you can't get it back on the target right away, then it's worthless. Oh, I almost hit that man. He just moved slightly to the right. Okay, crazy snipe. Crazy snipe. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh, I just overflicked it, man. Come on. Okay, let's go again. This is my warm-up. Okay, so I'm going to really try and take my time and not rush my fights this next match. Oh my gosh, wow. Yeah. I'm just barely moving it and I could keep it on the target. That's what's crazy about this. So I can make these small little adjustments fast enough to keep up. See? This is gonna be insane, man. Insane. Insane. It's all gonna be insane. $8,000 hertz at 0.4 dead zone. Let's test this gyro out. We're testing this gyro out. Boom, 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 boom. Weird. testing this gyro out. Oh my god! That's the power of gyro right there, bro. Wow. I can actually play chill now without having to like play all fast with my movement. That was incredible, bro. Incredible. I just keep impressing myself all the time. All the time. Okay, we just take our time. Don't rush into the next fight. I literally did all of that with 0% aim assist. Oh, I am gonna love this. I'm gonna love this, man. Incredible. I'm gonna love you. That's what I feel like right now, bro. This is insane. Insane. Finally can get rid of the outlaw. Sometimes the outlaw really slaps, but I just don't like that it gives you only 2 shots because it doesn't slap hard enough, in my opinion, for only 2 shots. Like, it needs to hit harder if it's only going to have 2 shots. Oh, we just tacked each other to death. If I would have had it to my AR probably, or ran to the other side of him, that fight would have been over. Okay. My goal today has to be get to the other side. No matter what it takes. Get to the other side. Let's see if I can actually do it. It'll be like a challenge, right? Like one of the Fortnite challenges. I don't know how I'm still alive right now. Okay, this is bad. Make it, make it, make it, make it, make it! Please, please, please! Don't shoot me. I don't have anything. Okay, that was clutch. Clutch! Okay, I'm gonna try that, Go Dogs. I'm gonna try running around in a circle, starting to the right. So I'm gonna start just as soon as I hit my shot. I'm just gonna go like this. That has to be my goal. I'm not gonna try to kill you. I'm just gonna run around in a circle. That's it. That's all I want to do. It's like all I want to do is zoom, a zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. That's all I want to do. Yeah, I see your sniper. But you can't hit me. Oh my god, he still hit me. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I can still win this. Let's go for the win. Okay. My goal is to run around in a circle, not to finish the fight. That's all I need to do. Okay, I've got 200 mats. Let's grab this better shotgun. Let's throw that down. Oh, good job. What? Why isn't this thing... What the heck? Is this thing broken? I'm not even gonna actually use it, so... There. Oh, what a good find. Perfect. Okay, I'll take this tack instead. Good stuff. Ooh, I'll take that instead. Good stuff. And let's go like this. We'll just be heals heavy. Yeah, there we go. We're good. No, I'm telling myself to not finish the fight so that I actually remember to run around. See, my problem is that I keep telling myself to run around and then I just try to finish the fight. And because I stand in the same place too long, that's why I'm dying 90% of the time. It's not because my aim is screwed up. It's not because I'm making the wrong play sometimes. It's because I'm standing in the same place trying to finish the fight when if I would have gone to the other side, I would have finished it already. Okay, he's over here. What? Okay, well that time was just nothing to do with anything I was talking about there. I literally just screwed the whole play up. Just by existing. Okay. Alright, let's try to apply everything I was trying to do this match on the next one. We're about to do some crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Yeah. It was almost, but not good enough. We're going to make this next one better. Let's calibrate again. Plus, I have to remember there's drift snapping also. So I have that as another tool. Okay, here we go. Man. I should have stayed behind. That buoy or whatever that was. For at least a second till he unloaded his clip and then moved again. That's the power of gyro, homie. Sorry you didn't understand who you were fighting, but you do now. You do now. What a beautiful play, man. What a beautiful play. Give me a few days on this, because I know, like, I'm almost ready to say right now that these are 1000% my gyro settings on 8000 hertz. I have so much control right now. Yeah, see, now that I'm getting warmed up, look at that, look at that. Oh, come on. Bro. This is gonna be so good. So good. So good. Come on, give me a snipe. Crazy snipe. Crazy snipe. Crazy snipe. Where are you at? Where are you at? Oh, dang it. I took just a little bit too long. I hesitated. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's a gyro snipe. Look at that. Just a tiny little flick of the wrist. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Okay, that was a terrible play. Why did I... Okay, so if I can stop doing that kind of stuff. I literally ran in there with no idea where anybody was at. Don't do that again. So dumb. Okay. Let's play better on the next one. At least I went up, though. That's good. I'll take it. Shorter matches and 5% increase. I'm in. It's the long ones you play, and then you only go up like 1%. Those are the ones that are like crazy. Why would they do that to you? Just go extra slow. That's all you have to do. You don't have to move fast. You can just go slow, just like that. Just focus on the sound of your voice. Listen to what you are saying to yourself. Okay, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Way to start this match off. Let's go. Who's the one that sniped me? Let's go for that guy first. How dare you? I was trying to get looted up. Oh my gosh, this is such a bad position to be in right there. I literally wedged myself in between the rail and that pipe. I need a better shotgun. Come on, give me a better shotgun. There we go. Okay, somebody's over here. I heard him. Oh my gosh. I'm out of mats. Oh man, if I would have paid attention to my AR reload situation. Okay, I almost did that. Almost did that. Just play patiently. Don't try to go too fast. That's the reason why you're dying, is you're trying to do too much too soon. Too much too soon. Oh, wow. The way that I flipped that, that's the first time that I flipped it that cleanly. Where I could actually see what was going on clearly, and then the other guy didn't even know where I was at for a second. That was really good. Okay. Alright, let's do it again. We're gonna get it. I think I need to play it with a little more animation. Just a little more. Okay, let's get the feel of this level of tightness. You see, once I get the hang of like how tight and slow I need to move it right before I get to the target, I'll probably be able to hit almost every kind of shot I want to hit with no problems. Zero problems. What are you doing trying to loot in the hardest place to loot with somebody standing right outside? I should have just ran. I was like trying to get into a spot that did not want to let me in. Oh my gosh. And then I just canceled my big pot. This is like those mornings when you spill your coffee on yourself and then get a flat tire. That's what that felt like just now. I got fall damage and then screwed my big pot. But those days are sometimes the funnest. So let's do that. Let's make this the funnest night. Come on. I literally am just pushing buttons and not even knowing what I'm pushing, apparently. Because I just shockwaved myself when I was trying to use my big pot. You're pro, bro. You're almost there. You are pro, bro. Okay, give me a good shot. Oh, never mind. Oh, that was the wrong edit. I had that guy. Okay. We're gonna learn. We're gonna learn. We're gonna learn. That was almost flawless execution right there. It just made the wrong ramp edit. Almost flawless. It's the thought that counts, right? That was a good idea. It was a good idea. Alright, now we can do it. Now we can do it. I believe in you. No more mistakes. You got this under control, man. You got it. There's somebody over here. Nope. Yep. I knew it was. I knew it. I heard you. Oh! That would have been so crazy, bro, if I could have hit that. I barely missed it. Barely. Oh! Well played, homie. Well played. DEADZONE BV, whatever your name is, you literally deserve to win that match for the way that you just schooled me. I had that guy. And he just schooled me. He said, sorry. Okay. This one's gonna go good. That guy literally just schooled me. He did a good job. He was able to time it just right for when I ran out of everything. I almost want to see if he wins. Because that's worthy of a clutch. That's worthy of a clutch win. You have to win this match. This guy deserves the clutch. Watch him do that to this guy. What he just did to me. Watch him do it. He keeps getting. He's really good at dying almost and then getting away. That's like his strength. This guy is almost dead again. Let's see if he clutches out of it. Oh, well, we'll never know. We'll leave it to our imagination. I'm going to say he clutches out and he wins the match. That's what I'm going to say. From what he just did to me and then what he's doing to that guy there, he pretty much proved he's like the master escape artist. You can get him to 1 HP, but you can't get that last little bit. He will never let you do it. He's just going to make you think that you're about to kill him, and then he just destroys you. Okay, here we go. No more mistakes. We're going to take our time, wait for our plays. No more excess, stupid movement. We're going to follow the checklist. Protection, health, materials, ammo. That's the priority process list before I can even get into a fight. I need to have all 3 or 4 of those things. I can't even add. Yesterday I tried to jump in here and I couldn't for the life of me. I kept jumping over to the other side for some reason. Okay, this guy give me a free kill. Thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate you, homie. Well, okay, watch. It's not going to let me in. Okay. It let me in. You prove me wrong. Oh, there you are. Show yourself. Underneath. 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 See you later, homie. this guy's trying to sneak over here. I see you. Where are you at? He's over here somewhere. He's playing games. He's playing games. Where are you at, homie? Okay, he must have crawled his way out of here. He snuck his way out. Like a coward. I bet you're in here. I bet you're in here. I hear somebody. Yep. I knew you were in here. Like the coward you are. Okay, he's on top. Oh! Dang it. How did I miss that? Because I'm a goober? That's why? Bro. I deserve that. I literally deserve to just be destroyed right there. If I couldn't kill that guy before then... I'm just getting work, man. That's okay. We're gonna get it. Oh, what? Okay. So that time I couldn't hit a shot to save my life. Let's calibrate. Alright. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Let's get some lobby music. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Let's switch up the energy and do this good. Do we not have the Red Ranger already? I'm confused. What is this quest? I don't understand that one. Maybe I already completed it. All right, 8,000 hertz at 0.4 dead zone. Probably the magic combination. Let's just see if I'm right here. How did that guy drop to the tree first? Oh my gosh. What a play. What a play. That's what we needed, bro. Switch it up. I ain't messing around no more. Alright, so now we chill. Get looted up some more. And go find somebody else. Just like that. Just like that. There we go. Look at that. Bro, how many shots do I have to hit this guy with? Oh my gosh, man. I don't understand what happened there. Like, I felt like I had to hit him way too many times just for him to die. I totally freaked that guy out. He did not know what to do for a minute. Those are the best fights, right? When you scare them so bad they don't know what to do. Where is this guy at? Oh, man. Yeah, that's what I've been missing too, bro. Good call. I need to be trying to slowly line it up as I'm making my running movements. Where did this guy even go, man? It's like I have zero awareness today, man. What the heck? I thought that I was protected right there. But apparently there was some other wall that was broken. Okay, here we go. We can still win this. Oh, come on, I just barely missed that tag. What? Who else is here? All right, come on. It's so comedy because every time I think it's going to be good, it's so bad. Oh my goodness. But we're going to get it. We're going to get it. You see? It's so frustrating sometimes, man. Whatever sequence I just did, I had a subscriber. I was at 240. Now I'm at 239. I mean, how does that even happen? How does that even happen? That's okay. That's okay. We just keep grinding. It's like whoever subscribed was like, oh yeah, never mind. That's just so crazy to me, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I was at 240 solid because Y2K subscribed yesterday, and then literally after just taking it straight to the face all night, I'm at 239. That's okay. At least you gave us a laugh. Thanks for unsubscribing. Whatever, man. I don't understand it, but okay. Bro, okay, so that was a situation that I should have, instead of trying to find that guy, I should have just been happy that I got a tag. So, I didn't have enough mats to do anything. Couldn't hold the right angles, so lesson learned. Lesson learned. But you see, that's why I said that I need to hold off on like really trying to ramp it up until I just start destroying everything, because even if I had like a ton of subscribers, a lot of them would just go away. Because they'd be like, I don't want to watch this guy die over and over again. That's okay. That's how we learn. That's how we get better. Come on, man. You literally have nothing and you can't even get looted up. Come on. Yeah. Well, it's second impressions, not first impressions. Because, see, first impressions would mean like they subscribed. Because that's happened several times in my first year of streaming, where I'll pick up like 2 subscribers and I'll be like, oh, cool. And then like I'll have like a really bad sequence where just for like 2 hours straight, I'm just taking it straight to the face, and then I'll look, and then it'll be like 1 less. And I'll go, I guess they were impressed enough to subscribe, and then they decided after watching me on day 2 that it's not worth it. So it's second impressions. But that's okay. There's going to be a point when this just starts taking off kind of exponentially. Like I'll wake up and it'll be like at 1,000 or something because I have a video that just pops off, and then it won't matter if there's like one or two that trickle off here and there. It just messes with your head because you're like, oh man, I had 240. Now I'm at 239. But I'm thankful for all of it though, you know, whatever count it is, even if it goes down to 3. I know what I know what I know. I just got to keep working this. And we'll test the theory that I heard on YouTube video once, that if one person likes it, then a million people will like it. That's what I heard somebody say once. So we'll see. We'll see if that person's right. Because it just means it's a matter of time. It's a matter of using this time frame to get better and be worthy of having more subscribers, you know, finding out what it takes to be able to keep things interesting. Being able to play at a high level. Okay, here we go. Okay, give me a good snipe. 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 Okay, he's way up top. Nope. That wasn't the right play. I almost caught him on a snipe twice, and then I just wasn't quite fast enough. Here I go again. Okay. So now I'm just literally just running into whatever. So let's go back to the basics and figure out how to just actually get looted up. Don't take damage. And hit your shots. That's all you have to do. Calibration. Calibration. Okay, I needed that one to feel better about myself. Bro. Okay, let's just keep it simple. So, right now, I am protected. I have loot, but not enough. So I need to get health. Oh, it would help if I broke those barrels while I was standing next to them. That would help. But one thing that I am going to do, I think the only way that I'm going to be able to finally finish this video is here pretty soon. I'm going to start maybe streaming for like an hour only, and then spend the rest of the night making the video, because I don't have like a huge dedicated amount of time that I can give to trying to put the other content that I need to get out. And so maybe that's until I can get some kind of like really streamlined workflow, then I might just do that so that I'm still catching everybody live every day, but then also I'm giving myself time to create the clips that I need to create and get better at doing that. So that's probably what I'm going to start doing here pretty soon. Because otherwise, I'm just going to be waiting for some ambiguous day where I have some time. And it just hasn't really been available to me. Plus, it'll give me some time to, because I'm going to get a MPC Key 61 by Akai. It's a keyboard workstation that is going to be easier for me to create things than what I have now. I mean, I have everything that I need now, but it's just not as inviting to be able to create stuff with it. So I'll be able to make beats and put them out on Spotify and do stuff like that, and then play them on stream. Bro, that guy just kind of straight worked me, bro. Yeah, so essentially what I was thinking is that, so not only do I make a script with it, but that I could take certain streams and like make it like I'm trying to film a portion of it, you know? Okay, so now I'm trying to figure out if it's because I can't control it. Because it's like I was able to control it earlier, but now I just feel like I think I'm just making the wrong plays, is all it is. But basically, if I can get some kind of workflow where I make a specific segment during the stream, and then I can cut that up and edit it, and every stream I've got like a segment that I can release. You see, so like when I get on stream for an hour, it's hyper focused on trying to create that segment, which can also still be of, you know, entertainment value live. But then at the same time, I could take that clip, cut it up, let it be a standalone clip, or make it part of the larger video, you know? So it's, because it's, I'm going to have to make it in a series. I can't make it like all one combined thing. I mean, I guess I could make it one thing. It'd just be just like a huge long video. It'd be like 3 hours long to get all the information that needs to be in there. But until I can get somebody that is dedicated to oh man, I almost got that guy. Till I can get somebody that's dedicated to just like helping me grow the channel. That's what I'm probably gonna have to do in order to get to the next phase quicker, you know. So I think I've had almost enough time. I'm almost ready basically to get things perfected and figure out exactly what needs to happen. I feel like I'm almost there. I'm just not really demonstrating it right now. Right now I'm just like running around. Okay, here we go. Where'd this guy go? Oh, he's underneath. Oh, what a play. Finally, man. I needed something like that. That was pretty cool. What a play. I couldn't build a wall, and it screwed me up. Okay. Alright, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Come on. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this next match, I am going to try to not move as much. I'm just going to see if I can just get away with like the least amount of movement possible. Like I'm going to pretend that I don't want to move. So I'm going to try to use as little left stick as possible. So that's not the answer. I have to have the left stick in there to be able to hit those shots. So, oh, Legendary Royale. Let's go. All chests are rare. It's like, what in the world, man? Everybody is trying to just be that annoying person to do that. Can't somebody just loot up in peace? If I would have had the other shotgun, the purple one, instead of trying to line that gold one up. Alright, here we go. I don't really get. do anything right tonight. Oh, that would have been so clutch if I could have hit that. Okay. Here. Let's go into Raiders Mechanics map. Get the feel back and then we'll go into a match. All right, hang on just a second. All right, here we go. Is there any drift happening? Okay, especially if I drift snap, I should be able to hit these shots relatively easily. That's probably what I should have been doing at the beginning of stream, is this. So I'm trying to move it as crazy as I can, to simulate like being in a real fight. And it seems pretty good. Also, I could have been just trying to play too chill. Like, I thought like I could play chill the whole match, but it just seems like I do better when I play like this. Hey, what's up, Mr. I? Good to see you, man. We're just trying to warm up a little bit more and then get back into a match, because I started off thinking like I was going to do really good, and then I just did absolutely terrible. So I'm just trying to get the feel, and then we're going to go back into a match. So, but I hope you had an excellent day, man. Yeah, I did so bad that I lost a subscriber. I was at 240 at the start of the stream, and then I looked about halfway through, and I was at 239. So that's how bad it was. But that's okay. We lose the game. Whatever we lack, we can get it back. That's the kind of movement that I need right there. Okay, that's the movement that I don't need. I don't need that, because I'm just whiffing all of those shots. Okay, so what I need to do when I get into that situation is just barely nudge the stick. Okay, that's what I should be doing there. Okay, there we go. Oh, I know. I was just saying it because I thought it was hilarious. Because I remember going into the stream going, okay. I remember going into the stream going, okay, I'm at 240. And by the end of the night, I'll be like at 243. Like, I was just like thinking, okay, I'm going to do real good. And then I just played terrible. And then when I looked again, I was at 239. So I was like, okay, all right, I deserve it. I played so terrible that I lost a subscriber. We'll get him back. We'll get him back. All right, here we go. So that was part one. Part one was warm up. What? Queue up. But with the advent of being on 8,000 hertz polling and being on 0.4 for the dead zone, I think it's just such a sweet spot. Because it's given me the ability to just move the gyro so slowly, or so small, rather. Make small movements, but make them quick. to do is just when I get on the body, I just move it slow. That's part of why I was doing bad earlier, was because I kept trying to move too fast. So once I get next to their body, I can move it slow and it will line up perfectly. Okay, here we go. Ooh, got the shockwave launcher right off the drop. But no mats. It didn't. If it gives you a mythic, it gives you 0 mats. I think I'll take mats over a mythic. Alright, best match of the night right here. Plus, I came up with an idea that will help me to finish the video and everything, hopefully soon, is that I'm going to start maybe streaming for just like an hour instead of all night, and then use the rest of the time to create content. Until I can get a workflow that is going to allow me to go faster, or get somebody that's dedicated to helping me grow the channel. That's probably the way I'm gonna have to do it, because otherwise I'm just gonna keep getting... Bro, can I search this chest? Finally. I couldn't get it to line up right. Because I wanted to be able to get everything released at least by the end of the first month, but it's not going to happen that way. So if I start doing that maybe within a week to 2 weeks, I can get it all done. And then maybe I can have a workflow to speed things up so that once I get the hang of pumping out videos like that every day, instead of just live streams every day, it'll be better. Okay, just go slow. Just go slow. What? I had two people shooting me, that's why. I literally just sandwiched myself in between two people, that's what happened. I was like, that guy could not have shot me. But there was somebody behind me. Okay, crazy hunting rifle shot, come on. Crazy hunting rifle shot. Oh, I hit that. Come on. That's what I needed. Right there. Little confidence boost right there. Oh, it only hit him for 80. Okay. I'm going to go one more match, and I'm going to go to bed. Let's calibrate. And especially if I drift snap, I should be able to line everything up. Like, I know that I'm on the right track here. I'm just not using the right technique. All right, here we go. let's try holding it super steady. Let's operate like that. All right, last match of the night, 8,000 hertz at 0.4 dead zone. Seems to be a sweet spot for movement. Let's see if I'm right. Let's see if we can close this last match of the night out with high energy, high octane, gyro-fueled gameplay. We just keep experimenting until we get it right, because that's what we do here on this channel. Pretty well looted up. We're not going to take anything from anybody. Perfect. Shotgun. Let's go. Oh my gosh, I should have had that guy, man. Bro. Man, I'm playing so terrible. I may be wrong about 0.4. Maybe that's what it is. It's just not stable, maybe. Because I feel like I should have hit that. Alright. Let's do an experiment and go 0.9. Okay, that makes a difference. So maybe that's what it is. I'm gonna go one more time. Maybe it's just too... Maybe it's just too wiggly like that. Or, actually, let me, let's do this. 0.4, 22. Because sometimes having the edits higher like that throws off my crosshair aim after coming out of a build or edit. So let's just see. That may be what's going on. Come on, man. I think we may have figured out what the problem was, but let's just see. Because that felt much cleaner at 22 than versus 90. So I could have just been slightly getting out of position because I was on 90 instead of 22. Just that slight little motion screwed it up. For fast-paced situations, anyways. Okay, that was clean, bro. That was really clean. I didn't know where that guy was at. Okay. One more time, because I think we're onto something. I should have been on 22 and not 90, is what I'm thinking. And if that's the case, that's also on record and just crazy that you can have everything else set up right, but then if the edits are a little too hot on the gyro, like it's just got a little bit too much motion, it'll screw everything else up. It'll look good against people that stand still, but when you try to use it against people that move crazy, it doesn't work. It's like there's no room for impreciseness. All right, here we go. Yeah, that probably was what the problem was all night. Because now, when I finish my edit, it's not like moving very far away from what I'm actually trying to look at. So, all right, last match. 8,000 hertz at 0.4 dead zone with a 0.22 edit. Maybe that's the magic that we've been looking for. Oh, come on. Nope. That was a test that I wanted to pass, but it didn't pass at all. Let's try this too. Let's go 9.2 and see if that makes a difference. Because I should have been able to line that up so easy. So those could have been two of the adjustments that have been screwing me up all night. Let's find out. Okay. You see that? You see what's going on right now? Maybe that's what the problem is. So maybe that's what the problem is. It's drifting. So, interesting. So maybe at 8,000 it can't handle all night. Even though I calibrated it multiple times. Let's just double check here and see. Okay, so it's calibrated now. Okay. So there's no more drift. Okay, so that may be why 0.4 cannot be a thing. Because it just gives you too much chance to drift at 8,000 hertz. Okay, so let's try this again. We're gonna keep working this. I know I said I was gonna stop, but this is a good discovery, right? So let's put this back to 0.9. And see if we get the same kind of drift. And I need to put this back to... let's just leave it at 1.7 just to see what it does. But that's good information. So taking it to the face all night and being at 0.4 caused me to be able to see that there's gyro drift happening at 8,000 hertz. So I should have been at 0.9. Yeah. Yeah, well, at least we know what the limits are, right? So I went all night at 0.4 and it started drifting. I didn't have that problem yesterday, but I was at 0.9 most of the night yesterday. I wasn't at 0.4 till later in the evening. So we're gonna try 0.9. The only thing that I changed that's different from yesterday was that I was at 36.8. No, 38.7, but now I'm at 38.6 on the tightness. So I dropped the tightness by 0.1. So what I'm curious now is to try scoped at 1.7 because I normally was at 1.4. So there must be, if I can get this, and I won't know till tomorrow really, but if I can get this to be stable at 0.9, then there must be some kind of dead zone cutoff that you have to account for too. Oh man, I missed the gun. stayed in the same place too long. Come on. Is it drifting? Nope, it's not drifting. Okay, we're good. Oh, I put the ramp in just the right place to block him. I didn't even mean to do that. That was a pretty good play. Is it drifting? No. What? Somebody was on the other side of me. Okay. I bet you that's what the problem was all night. I just couldn't tell until the end, was that it was starting to drift, even though I calibrated it multiple times. Yeah. All right, we'll go one more time. Yeah, but so even if I had to do it every time I hit the lobby, I don't know that it's worth trying to play at 0.4 because I had a good thing going at 0.9. I've been up at 0.9 for almost 2 months now. And that's where I got all those crazy clips from, was at 0.9, you know, so I've compensated for it by bumping my smoothness up in terms of the excess movement you get at 8,000 hertz, right? So my smoothness at 36.9 is pretty much money to keep it steady at 8,000 hertz, right? So really all I need, and what I was going for when I went for 0.4, was I was trying to just make it a little looser because I was at 38.7 on the tightness and 0.9. And then that's when I came up with the idea to go, let's go 38.6 and 0.4. But it just started drifting on me, and I didn't even realize it. You see? Okay, so there's even drift right now. It's just drifting ever so slightly down. Interesting. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do this match is I'm going to go to 250 hertz just to check things. Let's go back to 250. We're going to go back to 250 and see if we have the same problem. calibrate. Alright, so we're back on default right now. See, that's why these tests are important. Because if I didn't experience that, I would have never known, you know? Yeah, I can definitely tell it's blurrier. It's crazy to me. It's just a little blurrier when you're making fast motions. Whatever's in front of you is just a little blurrier. It's not by much, but it's enough to kind of screw you up a little bit. Okay, so that was much better in terms of my control. Yeah, that's crazy to me. It's so noticeable. It's just a little bit blurrier at 250 hertz. Just even swinging my pickaxe, it doesn't even look as clear. It's just a little blurry. Yeah, so I would have to like really test it to see how long it could last, even if I calibrated it after every match. Because my fear would be that like I would be in a clutch situation and it would just start to drift and screw me up. There you are. Where are you even at? Pull your shotgun out and he's dead. Okay. There's a major difference. Major difference. So, I sacrifice seeing as clearly, but then I don't have any drift. Oh man, I almost pulled that off. Okay. Which direction did he go? Okay. So now let's flip it back to 8,000. Let's fix the overlay. Let's calibrate. Okay. Yeah, it's so much clearer. It's crazy. Oh, what a snipe, man. What a snipe. All right. We'll go one more time. One more time. We're going to calibrate. Well, that's disappointing because I really wanted to use this. Because if it's gonna drift like that, then it's better to just stay at 250. So after multiple days of testing this, I finally discovered the drift, and that's enough to just make me just be like, well, it's not worth it. You know, because what you gain from it is such clarity. You gain such clarity. So I don't know, maybe there's a way to set it up to where you don't get as much drift. But you see, that's what's weird about Gyro 2 is that you can go for multiple days until you figure out, oh, this is not right. But we're mapping uncharted territory, right? So this is like building a treasure map and saying, okay, there be monsters here. Okay, so we should be calibrated. No drift. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, no, I'm not disappointed in the sense like I'm upset. You know, I'm disappointed in the sense like, man, I thought that being at 8,000 hertz could be stable, but I just found out why it's not. You know, there needs to be some more testing to see whether or not there's a way to make it stable and not drift in the middle of everything. But thanks for the encouragement, though. That means a lot. Whether I played bad or good, there was a lot of valuable information that was learned from tonight in terms of what works and what doesn't work. And what could happen potentially, you know, when you set it up like that. Because that's what we do here. We're mad scientists here. Oh my gosh, I just held the wrong angle. drift. Okay, I gotta go to bed. Alright, so decisions. We'll come back again tomorrow and try to evaluate it. But that's the first weird thing that's happened, and that's the thing with Gyro when you're trying to set this up too, is that you have to determine over several days sometimes whether or not something is stable or not. It can work great, and then all of a sudden it does something weird, right? So trying to take all those things into account and mapping them out so that other people can avoid those pitfalls, that's what I'm here for. So if you watch this stream, do the opposite of what I did, and then you'll be good. So anyways, love you guys. Have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.